have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I got a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Pineapple apple pen. And with that, hello,
What's
everybody.
up, guys?
Hello.
That was ridiculous.
Welcome to
was
episode
so
2. Here we are, episode 2 of the TBT podcast. Today is just going to be kind of a chillaxed episode. We had a interview last time, which was awesome. Shout out to Hunter for that. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and make sure you watch it. It was awesome. Definitely worth a watch. And then today, maybe less worth a watch, but we're going to be kind of just talking about ourselves more, which is something that we love to do.
Gavin especially.
Yeah, especially me. I love talking about myself.
Love it.
Just amazing.
So we're just gonna kind of start off with why doesn't everyone just talk about what shows that you have been in? Because I feel like we talked about, like, in the first, like, episode 0, ground zero, we talked about, like, shows that we had all been a part of together, I guess, but let's kind of go through, like, the track record of everyone, because we all have different lengths of careers and everything. So so just all the ones that you feel like are worth mentioning.
Should we start at like a certain just like the important ones?
All the ones that you think are worth
back,
mentioning.
like, a while,
Just think about the ones that you, like, really started, like, enjoying theater, I guess. You know, like the ones that start where you, like, you know, got serious about it. So we'll start with Jackson. Why not?
Okay. So my first couple shows that I were in were like these like little tiny plays that like CET did called the Midsummer shows. I was in like a couple of those. Those don't really matter though. And then for 4 years of CET, you're in this like middle ground where there's like, you have like different like levels kind of. During that time, I was in 2 musicals that I like deem like the cool ones. And that was like Beauty and the Beast Junior and Shrek the Musical Junior. And then, well, I really got started or like really interested was the year after Shrek, which was Alice in Wonderland, where that year at CET I got Student of the Year. So I was like right there. I was like, I'm cool. Like, I'm good at this stuff, right? And then after that, like in high school, I was in Seussical the Musical at Pinnacle. I was in like Romeo and Juliet, Our Town, so many other things. A Little Mermaid at Pinnacle, Pink Panther, Once Upon a Mattress, and I think that's it actually. So a lot of plays, a lot of shows.
And Charlie, you have a similar experience, so.
Yeah, we have started around the same time. So I also did the Midsummer shows. Me and Jackson had one of ours together.
Yeah, we had one of our.
Yeah, first one. And then I think I was also in. My memory is so bad at this length. In the range of shows, in the middle range, I also did 2 different musicals. The first of which being Honk Jr., which is a little-known musical, and but then Shrek Jr. too, which was a blast. That's definitely like one of the most influential shows for me. And then I did some work. I started some work with Pinnacle early too in middle school. I was in Mary Poppins, which was pretty sick.
What did you play?
I played Nelius, who is the singing and dancing statue in the park.
Oh, that's cute.
I was in 7th grade, and
that was the year before.
it's a featured role. Like, I had my own song and dance,
Heck yeah.
and I wore a
Awesome.
full white bodysuit that I could barely see out of. For reference, I very much need my glasses to see. I could not wear my glasses, and I had white covering my face.
You know, I don't see how that could be a problem.
No, it was totally fine. And then so from there, getting to high school, I guess, I did Susical also with Jackson, and then got to South. Was in Little Mermaid at South and not Pentacle. And then, Romeo and Juliet. And, I mean, what else? Pink Panther, Christmas Carol as Tech. And then
Sure.
me and Gavin, Backstage
Sure.
Kings.
Dead
And
body.
then Dead Body. Bro, I killed it. I should have been on the cast list.
Killed it.
And then Once Upon a Mattress to finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
Once
was
Upon a Mattress
great.
is awesome.
We all would have been in Laramie Project, but
Oh yeah.
except for Alec.
Alec.
Yeah, but
It's okay.
I'm kidding. I think next would be if we're going in terms of like similar experiences, would probably be me. So I was not in CET nearly as long as you guys. I only did 2 years because I was to the acting scene pretty late. But I started technically with a play in 7th grade, but I don't acknowledge that really because it was a huge play. It was the equivalent to a midsummer show. So my first was as Buddy in the Elf musical, Elf Jr., which was still one of my favorites for sure. And then I went to CT that summer because I was like, yo, this acting thing is pretty awesome. And so I did that. And I was Grandpa Joe in Willy Wonka Jr., which was super fun. Definitely one of my favorite on-stage moments was getting to sit on one of the techie Parker's shoulders during a flying scene where I drank the fizzy lifting drink. A great song and a great moment for me because I was like the same height as Parker, so it was I felt bad for him. So and then after that I did CET another year. No, first was Romeo and Juliet though, because that would have been freshman year. So Romeo and Juliet was my first high school show. And then I didn't do Little Mermaid in any capacity. Because I was like, no. But it was a great show though. And then
Once on this Island. I forgot to say that.
Once on this island.
Y'all all forgot to say that.
Yeah. And then after that was sophomore year. That's when I really started getting into high school theater because I only did one show freshman year. Then it was Christmas Carol as a techie, rolling out Charlie's Dead Body. Highlight of my career, honestly.
My dead body. Charlie's dead body.
Technically your dead body,
Our
but Charlie
dead
was
body.
playing your dead body.
Me pretending to be both Alex and Leo's dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 people's dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and almost becoming dead bodies ourselves on that jank techie platform in the back.
Oh God.
And then I blend the years together, but Pink Panther was sophomore year.
Yes.
I cannot. It all blurs. But Pink Panther, as a drag queen butler, which was awesome. And then junior year, Once Upon a Mattress, and yeah. And Rose Ghost. I forgot. I think nobody mentioned Rose Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I straight up.
I mean, yeah, enough said. As but being a tour guide was really fun, but as an intense show, and it kind of went by, so I can imagine forgetting it. And that's me. That was long-winded, and I apologize. Kelly,
Okay. So I started really late in the theater scene because I didn't start till freshman year, and I wasn't really interested in it prior to that. So the show that really got me into it was, of course, my first one, and that was Christmas Carol. And I played sort of 3 parts in it, but I had like 4 lines or something. And I played Christmas Future, so I did a lot of pointing and not talking and tripping down that staircase that went like curved, you know. I almost fell on my face. And then I also played the butcher, and I had this giant like turkey that I would carry out every night. And I had to like jump off the stage and heel click and run away, and that was a really good time. Then I was in nothing for a long time. I like helped with open texts with basically every show after that, but the next show I was in, I think, was actually Once Upon a Mattress, I think.
Yeah, it was.
And then was Rose Ghost and a few things here and there in between. So like, yeah.
24-hour theater, we all forgot to mention.
Oh yeah.
You did that.
That was one of the things that was in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did, 24-hour theater was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
So, yeah.
Awesome. All right, Alec.
And
Oh,
Alec.
sorry. Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Also,
So, I came into the theater scene probably the latest. I mean, I had some prior experience, kind of, but it wasn't really theater. But I definitely came into the theater experience the latest. Starting out was this is years before high school. I think I was actually still in elementary school or just in middle school, maybe 6th grade, maybe 5th grade. Dad took me to an improv class for like 2 times. It was awesome. It was one of the best experiences I have ever had. That was something. So after that, I went into Leslie. That was 5th grade. So I went to Leslie the year after, and I heard it was a middle school, and I thought, it's a middle school, it's going to have a theater program, and then I can go and join the theater program at Leslie. There was no such thing as a Leslie theater program.
They used to have a theater program. They got rid of it like right before we got there. Yep. It was so frustrating.
There was no theater program whatsoever. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. The closest thing to it was the choir program, which, I mean, it was awesome because our teacher was amazing. Miss Cherry was amazing. But man, did it feel like a program that had been slashed for budget. Absolutely ripped for budget. So moving through Leslie, coming into high school, freshman year, I had at that point lost my interest from previously, from prior, from doing improv. It had been years now, right? So I kind of lost my interest in it. So freshman year, I didn't take theater. I was like, I might take theater, I might not, and it just didn't end up happening. And sophomore year rolls around, and I take Intro to Theater, and I meet Kelly in Intro to Theater, and it is amazing. It's an experience unlike any other I've had in any other class, any other sort of area. That year, I go into A Christmas Carol, and I surprise myself to a great degree when I get picked for Scrooge, which was the least thing. I was hoping that maybe I could get possibly a named role like Fred, maybe, as my absolute pinnacle. And I was hoping to get Fred and expecting to get ensemble. And then I got Scrooge. I was not expecting it. Did not see it coming at all. That was intense, but it was really fun. It was really, really something. I take a break for a little bit from doing more theater. I think our second show that year was something that was advanced only or something like that.
Yeah,
There was something about the second show that I couldn't participate in.
It was Pink Panther.
It was Pink Panther.
It's the
And there
advanced
was
shows.
Reckless too, but that was like a separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, oh no, I won't do Reckless. I'll do the show that comes after that. And then I was like, no,
The
Pink
spring
Panther's
show is
out.
usually the
Yeah.
advanced show.
Yeah.
So, didn't realize that coming into it.
Yeah.
Pink Panther, I ushered for. Reckless, I ushered for.
Oh yeah, you did.
Pink Panther was fun to usher for.
Yeah, I bet.
It was entertaining to usher for Pink Panther. Then the next year comes around, and I go in for Once Upon a Mattress, and that was amazing. I asked not to get a major role, please, and I'm happy that I didn't get one. But that was awesome. Reckless was, or not Reckless. Once Upon a Mattress was a great show to be in.
Once Upon a Reckless.
Once Upon a Reckless
Once
was
Upon
an
a Reckless.
amazing show.
Reckless Upon a Mattress.
Reckless.
Oh.
No.
Alec, you can edit that in post, right?
Oh no.
Anywho's.
Anyway, so
I did want to say though, Alec, like I think that me and Charlie can definitely agree that we were both very proud of you doing Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Just getting to hear and watch you from backstage. Yeah, like you became that role, and it was really cool to see, especially for someone who hadn't done a high school show yet. We were like, that's our boy out there.
Yeah. I mean, like,
And sorry, go for it.
I'm very happy to hear that I'm very good at playing an old, crotchety Scrooge.
Yeah. Yeah, you were definitely typecast in that role, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I found out Alec got Scrooge, the first thing that I think my first reaction was like, huh? Well, I also didn't know that Leo also got the role, and so I was like, hold up, this is Alec's first year, right? And he got. I was baffled, and it always confused me until rehearsal started. Also, I joined the show a month late, but we don't talk about that. But then I saw Alec actually act, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see it now.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I gotta say
This
though, real
man.
quick, Alec, while we're on the subject of you playing Scrooge, you are you're the reason that I can memorize so well, because I would always during rehearsal I would watch you while Leo was doing it, because you guys switched,
Mhm.
I would watch you do it and I'd be like, so I picked up a lot of my memorization habits from you.
Oh.
yeah, that was anybody who doesn't know how huge Scrooge's role is in that
Oh my-
show. Nobody
Yeah.
else basically has a role.
The pages
Yeah.
were highlighted.
Yeah,
so
no,
much
it's-
they
it's
looked glow
like-
in the dark. It was
I think that page, that book was, there was never a point in which you didn't say a line on any page. That book was about 70-80% Scrooge speaking.
Yeah.
for those who didn't see the show, maybe he was pretty much on stage for every single.
There was
scene.
not a.
There is no scenes
there was
without
a featured-
Scrooge.
There was
He was off
one
stage,
featured
one
scene,
time.
wasn't there where he wasn't in it.
Oh yes,
There's one
there-
scene in the
there's-
Cratchit house where Scrooge isn't there.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah. So
Is there?
yeah, I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, toward the beginning, there's a Cratchit
the
house
beginning.
scene where they're
You're not.
there.
Yeah, you're not in it
Yep.
yet.
Because I'm walking. I'm still on stage.
You're
I'm
on
just
stage, you're just
leaving
not-
stage. I'm
Yeah.
just in the process of leaving the stage.
Yeah.
Was he not on stage? I thought he was.
No,
The whole
no.
time.
For that scene, I was in front of the stage.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a crazy role to play, especially for your first one.
Yeah, there are no breaks.
Yeah.
No.
The whole show kind of, there are very few I don't mean this to say that everyone else doesn't matter, because obviously they do, but the whole show kind of rests on Scrooge's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
honestly.
it was. Oh yes, I'm Scrooge. Okay. Oh, Leo's Scrooge. So what do I do for the rest of the time? I'm ensemble, but I can't come to the ensemble rehearsals because they're at the same time as my rehearsal.
Wait, actually,
That would
Yeah,
stress
no,
me
I
out.
never got an ensemble rehearsal.
you played ensemble
remember-
too? I thought
I
you
played
just-
ensemble as well.
Leo didn't though.
Leo
right?
opted
I-
out of not being on being ensemble, I believe.
I forgot about that. That was whack.
I got the
remember
job of follow Julicia wherever she goes. That was my ensemble role. Was
Oh,
wherever she
did we
goes,
lose him?
I
Oh.
follow.
Bros.
Oh, we
No.
lost him. We lost a boy.
Oh
no.
no.
Well, we're
Wait.
There he is!
Oh, there
he is.
You
Oh.
completely froze. You're like, I got the job of following Julicia.
Alicia.
didn't even.
Wherever she
You're like-
goes.
Yeah, that was his role. He just was frozen on stage. Like,
Well, if I could segue into the next little bullet we have, which is explaining more on favorite memories together.
yeah,
And
yeah.
While we're on the subject of Christmas Carol, I'd like to talk about the opening. We would walk down the aisles, right? And we'd greet people in character, you know?
Yeah.
And we would talk to people. And so many times I ran into my grandparents and was like, hi.
That's funny.
But I think my favorite part of the opening really was like going on stage in character, sort of like code talking to the people next to me, like break a leg, you know, but like in character. And then that opening number, I would link arms with, I think, Alec on the nights that he
Mhm.
wasn't Scrooge, and someone else. I feel bad, I can't remember, but it was Alec and someone else.
Yeah,
Do you remember who it was, Alec?
Oh god, was it Kaysen?
No, Kaysen was doing the
No, Kaysen was doing the bell.
bell. Yeah.
Oh god,
Who was it? There was a third person. It was Ben.
it was Ben. You're right, it was Ben.
Oh, yeah.
So we would link arms and
I
we
knew-
would sing,
Yeah,
and it was, I don't know, I had a
Yep,
really good
that
time.
was amazing.
We'd walk off stage, and finding garlands was also a really big pain.
Speaking
love
about the
that,
bell.
I love that opening number too.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Gavin in the back with the glow stick.
Gavin,
I
So,
know he didn't.
So for those of
about
you
it
who
more.
don't know, I was the conductor for their opening number, and I had a glow stick, and I stood by the sound booth, and that's all I'm gonna say. It was great.
I remember a year
I don't want
later.
to talk bad. I don't want to
I
talk bad
remember a
about it.
year
So
later
it was just,
when
it was
I
difficult.
started singing "God Rest You Merry Gentlemen" in the hallway. A year
And
later,
I
your
had a
arms
panic attack.
twitched up.
Yeah, you started singing, and I was like, yeah. That's just a little inside joke in the theater community now. Gibby will just randomly just say something about a glow stick, and I'll just freak out.
Gavin will just lose his mind. He'll just start.
So yeah, no. Everyone in that show did wonderful. So, and that's not sarcasm. They actually did wonderful. It was a great show.
Number one actor though goes to Charlie as a dead body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
greatest
sure.
dead body.
He
Laid
also
perfectly
played
fixed.
3 characters. He played Dead Charlie, Dead Alec, and Dead Leo.
Okay,
I guess it's
Embodied it
technically
well, my
Dead
man.
Scrooge A, Dead Scrooge B.
I see how it is.
Biggest part.
I think it's just kind of segueing. I think that probably one of my favorite memories that I thought about recently was for the people out there, we lost our theater this last year. It was demolished brutally. It's really sad. We lost a real one. F in the chat for a fallen soldier. It was a great theater. It was just really outdated, and they needed to expand the school. So we lost our theater, and the whole last couple months were all spent packing the theater up.
Yeah.
And there was this one lunch where we decided that we were going to play hide and seek in the theater
Oh my gosh,
Yes!
I remember
I remember that. That was
awesome.
before it was gone. And
It was us 5 and like Leo, right? Wasn't like us 5.
it was a bunch of other people because
Yeah.
like
People like joined and left. And,
Ellie
like,
was there, like Kate Elaine.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other people. It was a lot of people all joined.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. It was so much fun. Because all of us as theater kids knew the theater like the back of our hands. So it was like we knew all the like nooks and crannies to hide in, and it was really funny because Gibby walked in while we were playing,
And it was just like,
and was just eating her lunch, just watching us play hide and seek in the theater. And I asked her if she wanted to play, and she was like, "No, I'll just watch." I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
Guys, I don't know. Okay, I had the best hiding spot. So no one found me, by the way. It was awesome. I'm gonna say where it was. So on the mattress set where like there are those two like
the whole set was
platforms?
still up.
Yes, it was.
yeah.
And so there were the like two like really low platforms. Do you know what I'm talking about, Gavin?
Yes.
I went under one of them, and literally no one saw me the entire time. I just went under one. And
I
no
was
one
like the second to last to be found or something like that, because I went up in the left like balcony.
You did?
The left, the left loft. I went up there and covered myself with a curtain.
Gavin, you're not supposed to go.
Really?
What?
Bruh.
You're totally allowed to go up there.
I went up to the.
I've been up there
scene
several
shop, you know?
times.
You know
Yeah.
the scene shop? There's the loft behind the saw. I don't know which one that is. Is that the left?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
left.
Yeah.
It was this one round. I hid in this closet with Charlie in the dark, and Kate found us.
That was in the makeup room.
Yeah.
That was
That was
downstairs
in the makeup room. And
Dude.
then the next round, I hid in the left loft behind where the saw was, and so there was like a shelf up there that had more stuff on top of it, and there was like this perfect little spot where little Kelly could just lay.
Little goofy old Kelly.
And so I climbed up there, and I covered myself with like a little sheet that was up there that used to be on some set sometime, and I just hid there, and no one ever found me because we had to leave after that pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was fun. That was lit.
Oh,
Yeah.
to talk about like awesome moments in theater. Charlie doing both setting up for
Just
and
Charlie.
just Charlie.
Just
Awesome moments in
Charlie.
theater.
That for Rose Ghost.
Oh.
Holy wow. Like
Oh.
every single time you knocked it out of the park. Every single
His
time,
monologue?
your entire monologue,
Yeah,
yeah.
page-long
No, that was
monologue,
amazing.
that was
Yeah.
amazing.
I gotta be in that room every performance.
Yeah. If we're going off good memories from shows and off that specific one, my favorite memory from Rose Ghost, Jackson was the tech in our room, and would hide behind the saw so that he could do the sound effects for the saw and the flames as the room.
Like all the lights.
Manually with his mouth.
Yes. Yeah. No, he's
I just made
but in between the tour, as the tour guide would go from scene to scene, the actors would rest in their spaces as they could.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And there was like one day. Oh, Charlie can keep talking.
Okay. Me and Jackson had gotten kind of used to like playing. What were we playing? Jetpack Joyride.
Yeah. Jetpack.
Like we're just like starting to play Jetpack Joyride in like every break that we had, and we were just laying flat on the ground and just like we were laughing about something super stupid and like crying laughing, just like on the ground like wheezing, and then like as we're doing this we hear the knock on the door that cues our scene, and
I
we're
literally like jump over the saw. And I was like, ah! And then I like didn't like plug in the like lights or something in that scene. Like I missed my cue. It's okay. It was the best.
Nice, dude.
I had to start out my monologue that's like me being sad about murdering the entire like everybody in the scene shop. And I had to start it out by like not trying to smile. I was like,
Charlie at the saw, like when he was doing it,
Bad word.
he was like actually.
Oh,
I saw
Jackson.
Charlie's face, and like Charlie was just Like, it's not funny. I didn't say a bad word. I promise.
It's like
not funny.
you know, like somebody's face when they just eat a whole lemon was like me trying to contain my just like
Actually.
pure laughter. It was so bad
It was funny.
because I'm like, yep, I'm about to accidentally kill all these people.
That's so bad. No.
Yeah,
All these
very
folks
bad
about to
circumstance.
die.
Oh, good
Good
times.
times. Good times. Good times.
Speaking of time, how are we on that right now?
I think we're
Good.
okay.
Just making sure.
Does anyone else have any other memories that they'd like to
I have
reminisce about?
but if that's okay.
I have one as
Yeah,
well,
of
but I'll
course.
go after Jackson if you
Yeah.
wish to share.
So basically, there was I have like one small one and there's like a bigger one. So the small one is like me, like Charlie and Gavin and like some other friends. We would go to like Wendy's because it's right by our school, and we would just like go to Wendy's and like eat food before our shows. It was normally like a matinee or something. No, it was normally like a Friday. So it's like we have school, and then like none of us really wanted to like go home because like it doesn't make sense to like go home then come back and then like
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah.
Like doesn't make sense.
Call time
So
was in
we all
like a
had,
few hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah.
we just all like walked to Wendy's, and there was one day where like people like got like a lot of fries, and like no one wanted to eat it, and so
I remember this.
No.
so I was just like,
Oh.
I got this. I poured them all out on a tray, and I just started going.
No.
Of course.
No, it was so bad. It was
It was
so
really,
bad.
really bad.
Which one was what?
I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish.
He
It
couldn't
was-
eat like any of it.
No, I had like 2 handfuls. It's like,
Yeah, you got it. Like you got us really like hyped up and psyched up for it, and then you ate like 2 bites, and you were like,
I can't do
"I'm gonna
He
it.
was
leave this
like-
here."
Because I was like,
He was like, time me. Watch. I'll get through all of it.
and then I was like,
2.
He eats a little bit,
I'm
starts
okay.
laughing, and then doesn't go back to it.
no, that's literally what happened. I was like laughing so much that they couldn't chew it. And then the other memory, me and Gavin and Charlie, this is just like the coolest thing for me, at least. We all had advanced together our sophomore year, and for our final first semester, right, we have to do like a thing for regionals, which is like an acting like competition. It's not really like a competition, but
I mean, it is a competition.
It is kind of, yeah, it is.
I mean, they don't like say it is, but it's a competition. And we did Sincerely Me for our final, and we
From
were
Evan
like,
Hansen
yeah, we did.
by
yes,
Benj Pasek and Steven Levinson.
There we go.
No.
No
And
copyright
yeah.
Still
strikes for
okay,
us.
well, we have to perform it now.
Well,
give
give a thumbs up on the video, guys, if you want to see a recording of me, Charlie, and Jackson.
We
doing
Hey, I
it.
still
actually have one. Yes.
still
We have
Oh,
one.
yeah, we could have one.
genuinely have
Yeah,
one.
we
If you
genuinely
want to
have
you guys-
see it, if you want to see it,
Yeah.
I
Smash
need
like.
that.
Smash like. If we get 50 likes on this video, we'll release it.
we'll do it.
I'll send it to
So-
you boys later.
Okay, I was like, send that, please.
Yeah.
I still want to see that.
Anyways, about that, so more into it, it was our final, and we got like a perfect 100%, which like for me, I was like, dang, that's pretty good. And like a lot of people in that class were like, that was epic. Blah, 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 blah. I think we got like a standing ovation. I was pretty proud of myself personally. I
Yeah,
played
definitely.
Evan, by the way, and Charlie played Connor, and Gavin played Jared.
Boy, Jared
Um,
Kleinman.
Yeah. So we went to
Yeah.
regionals. Basically we were the state qualifiers, which is like the coolest thing, like by far.
I think that's probably the most hyped I've ever been in my life, hearing them call out
No.
our code.
That
Yeah.
was, I don't remember what it was. It was like U36. Like that was like actually the code. It was,
I think that
I
was
think
pretty
I
close.
think I blacked out, so I don't remember.
Bro, we like literally ran down, like we were in the back of this like
Yeah,
whole
we were
theater filled
yeah.
with
The
all the
very back row.
contestants, and we like climbed over. We were just like screaming, and like so many people had heard us perform, like warming up for our
oh my
competition.
gosh. Yeah.
So a bunch of people had come and watched us and seen us
Yeah.
perform. So like everybody was just like screaming about it, and it
Yeah.
was like
Yeah, it was pretty
the best
cool.
thing.
It was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
So that was
That's
probably
amazing.
my favorite memory.
That's facts.
I have two also, but one is not like in theater. It's just with the boys. So the one that's in theater though, I think I had a really good time in Rose Ghost in the room because I was with Izzy, Foggy, and Brian, and Abby and myself were the techies in that room. And we we had a hard time getting set up for tech, but like the way that we would sort of like cope with that was we would talk about like the weirdest things. So if the people I mentioned just are watching this, please reflect on that and then text me because I miss you guys. And and then one with
Trying
the
to
boys.
get DMs through your podcast.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Kelly, I do remember walking past the room being like,
Yeah,
What?
we talked about some really strange stuff. Don't judge us for it. And then the one with the boys was Charlie, Gavin, and Alec and I went to Alec's house, and
Oh.
we had a balloon fight at like 2 a.m.
A balloon fight.
A balloon, yeah. You heard me correctly. It was a balloon fight at 2 a.m.
That's all we did with the balloons. Just the balloon fight.
Yeah, totally.
yeah, no, just the
Totally.
balloon fight.
I did. Yep.
Just
Gavin did not
balloons.
put them up as shirt.
I did
Check
not.
out our
Put,
Patreon.
I did not.
We just
Check
made
out our Patreon.
yeah, the balloon fight. And we
100 likes on this video. We'll release the photos.
100,000
Yes.
likes.
I have all
100,000
the
likes.
Instagram.
balloon gate.
Balloon.
Oh.
Speaking of liking, you better smash that like button.
And subscribe, please.
And
Please help.
subscribe.
Okay.
Guys,
that
I'm
bell.
gonna get canceled on Balloon Gate. I'm gonna get canceled. Anyway,
No.
just to wrap up with our memories, just kind of talk about something that we can all remember our experiences from, and I think everyone in theater can remember our experiences, especially in a positive light for the people on the inside and a negative light for the people in the girls' dressing room. This isn't bad. It sounds bad, but it was us all in the boys' dressing room, and anytime we were together, we started clowning. Needless to say, and during Once Upon a Mattress, we started a thing where we would list out days of the week. Someone would yell like, "What are Sundays for?" And then we
What are
would
they for,
all yell a
boys?
response. Bible study. And then, Saturdays are for the boys. So, and then if we had like a show on that day, we'd say like, what are Fridays for? And then we'd be like, a performance of Once Upon a Mattress.
I just realized
It's
something.
a lot better when you're actually there. This is a really
We record on
lame-
Saturdays.
What are Saturdays for, guys?
The boys.
What are they for? Ready?
The
boys.
Guys, that's so odd. That's
Doing
so odd.
homework.
Doing
Someday when the world someday when the world's not ending, we will record it for you and we will post it.
And also when
for
it's
you,
not so
because
dark
it's-
out, not when it's night.
It's not nighttime. What are you talking about?
It is nighttime. It is officially
Oh.
nighttime. I'm not going to shout in the middle of the night when my parents are in that room. Asleep.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, now that we have finished our memories, we have no more memories to talk about at all.
Nope.
None.
That's
That's
actually
basically
My
that's
memory
all
does
I
not
can
move
remember.
That's
beyond
all I
those
can remember.
points.
I
What?
think I was like born like as a clone. Like I think I was cloned.
Who are
I
you
was
guys?
born
What's your
in
name?
that improv class.
I'm Gavin.
The cute one. What's your name?
Hi, Gavin.
This
I'm
one, this one,
Jackson.
that one, that one, this one, that one.
You.
Wait,
You.
This
Anyway, guys.
one,
that one?
everybody here.
Okay.
All
Yes.
of that.
These.
So now that we're done with whatever that was, let's go on to
Sidetracked.
some
Back to
some
that
shameless,
sidetrack
some
motif.
shameless plugs. So first off, plugs for things that are not ourselves. So we know some people, both that are acting in and are also we have connections with people who are running the shows. So at Central High School, Jeff Whitt is directing. I think alongside is he directing with Wendy Boyack?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So co-directing. They're putting on Frozen. And they'll be doing that in November. It will not be a live production. It will be recorded and released for your viewing pleasure. So that'll be in November. So watch out for that. And then, correct me if I say this wrong. I've never said this word before, but Scappoose. It's a place in Oregon. They have a high school there, as most places
Scappoose is
in
probably
places
right.
do. I think it's Scappoose.
Yeah.
So, but they have a
just
production. Yeah, they have a production of the 39 Steps, which is a murder mystery radio show. So they'll be doing that. It's adapted from the Lux Radio Theater's broadcast. And that'll be on October 30th. It's free for everyone to view, and it can be viewed on the SHS Filmmaking YouTube channel. And there's a link in their Instagram bio, which is at Scappoose Theater. And theater is spelled R-E, as it should be.
Wait,
The art,
how-
not the location.
how do they spell
Theater.
their?
Scappoose, yeah. He spells
Yeah.
Scappoose.
Scappoose is Scappoose.
Bro?
It's Scappoose. Yeah.
Yeah. So also be looking out for that. That's coming up pretty soon. So if you are interested in watching a murder mystery radio show, which sounds very interesting to me,
Pretty cool.
make sure you check that out. It's 100% free. So
It's like, why not watch it?
Yeah.
Theater.
Now, Gavin, I have a question.
what's up?
Can something not be 100% free?
Yes.
Yeah, something could be 50% free.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, nothing's free.
At it again with that
Everything
sidetrack
comes at a
motif.
price.
Everything comes with a price.
comes at a price.
Even if that price is just some time.
Even if that price is just the low price of $9.99. Whoa!
Plus shipping and handling.
No, it's plus shipping and handling. See, yeah,
Plus
something could be
shipping and
50% free. Maybe the
They
item
will
itself
ship
is free, but
the
shipping is-
entire show to you.
No, they won't. They'll listen to him. That's
yeah,
false.
no.
That's
So,
fake news, Alec.
Other than us being idiots,
Amazon.
check that out. October 30th at 7 p.m. I didn't specify that. 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
I know I'm gonna hop on that.
Yeah, I will be there. That sounds
Yes,
awesome.
I will
So,
be there.
Okay,
We'll
so next on to our promotion of you guys, our self-love promotion. So does anyone? I've done it the last
Yes.
couple episodes. I feel like, does anyone else want to take this one? Does anyone else want to remind our viewers how
You're
awesome
good at
they
it.
are?
Well,
Anyone?
I think our viewers
mean,
are pretty amazing. I'm super awkward.
I don't. Yeah,
So
I,
that's not-
that's why.
Okay,
I'm not
so
so
these
good at
guys
this.
don't care about you. So
Wow.
I can.
no,
okay,
let me just
how
look directly
I
into
can
the
say
camera.
something.
dare. How
This
dare.
podcast would not be a thing
Guys.
without you guys. So
Yeah.
Just saying.
So
Or not, okay.
let me just speak directly to the American people.
Oh no.
oh god, oh
Oh, that was a
How
reference.
about we just like, how about I do it instead and not you?
Do you want to do it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jackson,
I don't
go.
care.
I
Fine.
was making
Fine,
fun
Jackson.
of you, but I can also do it. Though I can also
Yeah.
do
No.
it.
Do it.
No, that's
No,
fine.
you know what, Jackson?
Ready?
Do it.
You know what?
No, I'm just gonna. That's
I
fine.
will. I'm gonna just drop the mic.
Bye, Alec and Charlie. Bye, Kelly. Oh, we're just
Okay.
leaving. now?
Okay. So let's get,
Where did
Not
Alec?
lonely.
I guess he left. I don't know.
There he is.
Oh, he's back. Okay. Good.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
So, that segment's gonna be cut out. Okay.
to our
Jackson.
viewers.
Yes.
Just so you guys know, you guys are all loved. We care about you. There are people that care about you. You are loved. You are welcomed into this world. Sometimes you might feel a little down, but just know that people care about you. It might not seem like it from your perspective, but there are people who definitely love and care about you a lot. So just remember, and if you do need help, talk to someone that you trust like an adult or something. You have friends. you have family, you have there are people even from your school or something too, like if you're our age. There are people that are willing to talk to you about if you have any problems or anything. You are never alone in this world. There's always someone that is there for you. Just so you know. And if you do need some help, there are some numbers in the link in the bio.
Yeah, there are resources in the bio. Yeah. Yep.
It's surprising. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
All right. It's surprising sometimes how much people you wouldn't think care about you really do care.
Yeah.
Like somebody who you just pass every day, and they have at this point noticed that they pass you every day, and that one day that they don't pass you, they're confused because they know that you're there.
Even just ordinary things.
Yeah.
I was gonna add, if you don't feel like there are people who love you, you can that is one thing that's great about social media is you can find a group of people who will love you or who are like struggling to find love in themselves. And maybe that's because like a way they identify or just some like maybe even just their day was bad. But you can definitely find people if you reach out. So just don't believe that you're alone and not reach out, because there are people out there.
And just a reminder that life moves very fast, but don't forget to take time out of every day to think about the small victories that you've achieved today.
Yeah, the small dubs
in your day. The small dubs.
The small dubs.
The lowercase W's.
Yeah, because everything, no matter what you've done in any given day, it's always enough. And it will always make an impact on someone, if it's yourself or like Alec was saying, the person you walk by every day. So just make sure to take time out of each day to take care of yourself, because that's really important. And I don't think a lot of people take enough time out of their day to worry about themselves. We will have mental health resources and hotlines in case you just need that extra help. Like I said, strength is in admitting weakness. So just knowing and admitting that you need help is the first step to getting better, if you're at that point. So with that being said, I think that will wrap up our episode for today. It was a little bit of a lengthier one, but
Okay.
we have a lot to say. We're all blabbermouths. We're all theater kids, so we have a lot to say.
We do.
We all got a lot of stuff to fill our heads and fill our mouths.
Food.
I'm a little slow. I didn't catch on to that one.
I wish I hadn't, because then we wouldn't have to cut it out.
Yeah, darn.
Okay. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, that's awesome. You don't have to like the video, but if you did, maybe show us that you liked it a little bit, and maybe click that thumbs up thing. Don't like that. Don't hit it. Don't do that.
We are always open to constructive criticism. If you have constructive criticism,
yes, but don't be
if
a
you do that,
if you do that,
tell us why.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Please, or else we just are sad.
We want to hear from
we
you.
just get big sad. We cry
we're
tears.
just 5 sad theater boys.
And then we'll have to change the name of the podcast. So we don't want to do that.
STBT, and
that doesn't work. That doesn't.
Sad theater boy talk.
I have to make the logo again, and that's not.
No, what do you mean?
Anyway, guys.
All right. Anyways,
if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And
join
us. Turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever we post. We post every Wednesday at 12 Pacific time, 12 p.m. Pacific time, not midnight. So
at midnight.
On our YouTube channel, and I'm at TBT Podcast Official to be notified about any upcoming things in our future. And if you are feeling really generous and you want to support us on Patreon, go ahead to patreon.com/TBT podcast, I believe.
TBT Cast.
TBT Cast. The link is in our YouTube information. So you can just go ahead and click that. It's $5 a month for extra behind the scenes content and premium interviews. So check it out if you're feeling.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe
Some interesting things.
Oh,
you just,
the most
basically, you're
interesting.
paying $5 a month to see us be idiots. But I mean,
Yeah.
you can see that for free on our normal channel too. So if you don't want to, I understand.
You don't want to miss it.
But anyway, with that, I think we're all gonna say bye, and most importantly, Alec, you say it every video.
For every single person out there watching this video, thank you.
There we go.
A wrap. All right.
That was a great delivery.
Bye, guys.
Oh, wiggity what?
Shoop. All right.
Shoop.
Amazing.